Hello and welcome to day 21 of my Sprinter camper build. Not keeping track on the date, I've only got a couple of weeks before I need to use the van. That's a bit of an interesting one, isn't it? Because I've basically been doing rust treatment from the beginning, and in 2 weeks I want to use it. So today I'm going to try and crack on and do a bit more, and then I'm going to have to try and find the time to make it into a somewhat of a camper to go to a show later in July. I'm going to be taking the side trims off again, sealing the clips on the habitation area of the van. What I mean by that is the back area which I'm going to be living in while I'm away. So I'm going to be doing these panels from there all the way round this side until here. Now the reason I'm going to be doing those is that means I can get on with insulation in those areas. And as the trims are off, I thought, why not? Let's neaten them up. So I've got some plastic primer and some satin black paint, make them look nice and fresh again. Okay, so I've got the side panels off on this side. As you can see, this is the one I painted behind it. I didn't realise I hadn't done that bit yet, but I'm going to have to put some paint on that. As you can see, I've taken all the clips out, and then these are the trims that go across those. So this is sort of a before picture, and I'll give you an after picture once I've done it. Okay, so I'll give it a clean all the way down. As you can see there, I've given that a paint up to there. I need to take that corner trim off in a minute and go around there. And then I've started scuffing. So as you can see, I've sandpapered that with 180 grit so that the primer will stick. Okay, so this is how far I've got. As you can see, I've got these in plastic primer now. I've taken the rear quarters off, rear bumper off, the other rear quarter. I've got to paint those, seal them. And I've realised underneath this corner there's a little dent. Luckily it's hidden, so I don't have to repair it. I might just paint it in, just so I know that it's not going to rust. So now this side is painted, cleaned up, ready for the trims to go back on. And this is how I'm getting on with painting the trims. This side, as you see, that's the first coat of the satin black. All cleaned up, ready to go. Got that one to do. I've got primer on these with help from Tim the Spanner Man again. Alright, so this is where I've got to. It's the rear bumper painted. That's obviously the long side skirt I took off this morning. I've got all the sides, corners, all painted up, ready to go. So next bit, sort through the clips, seal the clips onto the van. I can put the trims back on. Okay, so here's the start of sealing the clips. I've sealed that polyurethane behind there. These are some of the old ones. I have got some new ones, but if the old ones are still in good shape, I'm going to use that. This area here, I put the sealant behind the plastic, then put the clip through, because it's a little bit slightly different way of holding it on there. But as you see, I'm just going to carry on bit by bit, seal every single clip. Okay, so I've done the same now. I've sealed that on, and as you can see, this rear panel clips are all done now. So I'll put that on, see how it looks. Okay, so there you are. That side panel is back on, looking loads better. Right, so here we go. All the clips are done down this side. Now you have to make sure that they're vertical when you stick them in, so that they're ready to go back into the trims. But there we go. I'll get those back on now. Okay, so just like the other side, I've got all the clips sealed. Done the sealant behind this piece again. So I'm just going to get the little top cap on, which is just here, and then get the panel on. Okay, so that panel is on, and I've got the clips all sealed, ready for this panel. Okay, so the end result. You can see, I haven't done this panel or that one, and then it goes lovely all the way along here. Cleaned up lights, lovely and black across there, all the way round there and there. And as you can see, the difference, look at that, a little bit of touch up makes a world of difference on that old tired side bit. Now that will be done later, but I was getting the ones done that I needed to get done. So okay, so that's the end of day 21. An eventful day, yes, at last. All those clips lovely and sealed. The side trims look absolutely pucker in my opinion. They come out spot on. I didn't really know how they would come out, but I think they've turned out really nice. And it just makes that little bit of difference to the look of the van. Now, obviously, I've got to put details and that on at the end of the van when I finish the van, but just having those side trims, just a nice clean black rather than faded and horrible, it just makes that world of difference. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, then there's going to be loads more to come. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.